Okay, so as much as personally I'm not interested in all of these people's madness, but you see the plots of evil that you people always do. It's always mind-boggling. You must have seen since yesterday some unnecessary noise that has filled the social space, and then so yesterday there was a court hearing where they said there was a ruling, and for some reason you see Baba Mohbad and his cohorts rejoicing. So what you will see in the news, or what you've seen on the blogs, is that the court has ordered Wunmi to go and do DNA. What you will see in the news is that Baba Mohbad has now ordered that they now said that they should go and do DNA. Unfortunately, you know the crazy part is that that is not just happening. That is the second time court is ruling to go and do DNA. And some of you don't know. One of the problem I have on this matter is that most people that want to have an opinion, most of you people that are seeing these things, you have not been following this story from the jump. Do you know that court ruling yesterday, that the order that the DNA should be done, is the second time that the court is actually sitting to make that decision? So the question is, what happened to the first ruling? And I'm going to break it down to you. So Baba Mohbad went to court to go and get an order because, of course, ordinarily he doesn't have a right to do DNA on Liam. So he needed to go and get a court order. And of course, the girl is not stupid enough for them to just go ahead, back door, without any legal backing, to go and do one wishy-washy test and bring that one result that cannot be substantiated. So she's smart enough to say, if you have to do it, you have to do it right. So he went to court, quite all right, fair enough. And when he got to court, the court denied it. Because by law, he doesn't have any legal stand to question the paternity of a child that the father has never in any way, questioned the paternity of his own child. So the judge called Wunmi and said, your father-in-law is here, is requesting for this. By law, we can't grant this. What did you say? Wunmi said, I want to do DNA. Because she gave a consent, the court ruled that they should go and do the DNA. That was 24. That was last year. So you should ask yourself a question, why, when they have that court order last year, why they not do the DNA test? For some reason best known to Baba Mohbad, he just vanished after that court hearing. They did not do the DNA. Let me tell you one of the problems. You see, Baba Mohbad has been able to raise some people who are of interest, some people who are standing by him, who are supporting him. They genuinely believed him. They did not know his manipulation. They genuinely believed him. So they are demanding for DNA, and they say we have to do this because they bullied this girl so bad. They bullied this innocent boy. But Baba Mohbad in his own hands do not want any DNA because he knows the result. He knows what it will be like. And of course, if they do DNA, this story will die. And if this story die, no cashing out. So it was reluctant, and eventually, after a lot of people are asking questions, before they say now you have a court order to do the DNA. This court order they are shouting now that they get yesterday, they've gotten it since last year. This is the second time. So later, when people started raising eyebrows, do you know that even his people who are supporting him, they are divided now? There are some of them who are against, a larger number of them are against him now because of this madness. Eventually, they said they don't trust their lawyer anymore. So he said he fired his lawyer and they are going to get another lawyer. This is what I don't understand. Because the lawyer that represented in court to get an order, is that the reason why you cannot do a DNA? They say because he changed lawyer, they have to get another lawyer that the lawyer is not going to be the one to go to court again and, conduct the whole thing and get another order. Why they have to get another order, I really don't know. It don't make any sense to me. If you fire your lawyer, you hire another lawyer. Why do you need to go to court again? Long story short, this is the reason why they now hire another lawyer now. Let's put on record that this is like the third time they are changing lawyer. That's why they went to court now to go with another lawyer to go and get an order, because Baba Mohbad changed the lawyer that went to represent him last year when they get an order to do this DNA. So why is it delayed? That you are running around with this narrative that why is she refusing DNA? She has never refused DNA. I've said in one of my posts and I'm saying it again. I want anybody at all who can give me a proof, just one, where Wunmi has ever declined to do a DNA test at any time in this whole narrative. Please prove it. Don't even send it to my inbox so that it won't look like I did not see. Post it and tag me so that people will see that you have it. I will remit 1 million naira in your account on the spot. If you can show me one proof where the girl I said I'm not doing DNA. Let me see it. Because you see, this is the reason why some people will poo Gigi. When you sit down in your house, and you are propelling and propagating evil and falsehood, for God's sake. Don't forget the reason why you want to do a DNA. Don't forget why this guy is subject to attack. Reality, no new. A father that did not fight the cause of his own son's death, a father that did not insist and fight those who bullied his own son, that he witnessed, he said he witnessed it, but he's fighting to attack the daughter-in-law, that until the demise of his own son, they are best of friends, and you did not sustain fire with this same energy. Why are you not using it on the Amali? The Amali not being killed your son, as but he said you witnessed when they did him black and blue. He said the Amali said to you, "Pay with you, Mohbad. I don't know, with you, who is that bastard that can say that to my face?" Nipa mommy. But not one day have you ever said anything. In fact, some people published that you said you did not. You have to put it on yourself to even come back outside to come and debunk it. That you did not say they bullied him. I never said they bullied him. No, I just need that clarity for those of you who don't have sense to know that the ruling they got yesterday is not new. It's the second time. This ruling have been given since last year. This DNA test will have been done since last year. So because he did not do it, because he changed his lawyer, they have to get another order to do another testing. That's why we are where we are today. But guess what? You know the one of the reasons why they are not doing it? They want to manipulate the results. But the girl is outsmarting them. See the reality in my last. All of you remember when this man made a video, did an interview and said Alilupa Mohbad. Alilupa Mohbad. That is a strong allegation. A very strong allegation. He was convinced. Do you know that in an interview recently they asked him that, sir, you said Alilupa Mohbad. Do you know that he bites his own tongue? See him now. See.
That's cool. I saw a video where you said you know the person that killed Mohbad. Be Alilupa Mohbad.
Yeah, I said something like that.
Are you sure about that?
See any Ali? Are you see any Ali?
No, you said that.
Yeah, I said it. But have you helped me see Ali? What do you understand Ali?
Concubine.
Okay. Have you helped me across any concubine?
No, I've not seen.
See it. I have to shoot that person. Yes. If I see that Ali, I'm a carpenter. I can even use my saw to damage that person. So I'm still looking for that Ali now.
You are sure about the person, but you don't know the person.
I don't know the person. With my traces. You know, I told you earlier that I'm not the one that named Liam as name. What about the placenta? I'm not the one that buried him. So, with the traces that I'm doing, Alilupa Mohbad. So, what about me really?
Okay. Look, will you not ask yourself, what kind of father is this? You are being worried. So, you literally grant an interview to say what you cannot establish. Me, I'll be surprised after all of these things if Wunmi is not filing like multiple lawsuits over some careless things that this one has said. House. Numbers. And you cannot establish it. Now you are now saying, did you see any Ali? No, now this is bullshit. This is nonsense. This is shared wickedness. Loyalty, no. Oh my shield. I will never be poor in my life. I will never be poor in my life. Poverty play a major role here. Poverty mixed with wickedness. It's a shame. It's a shame. Maybe they go do that DNA. Steady now, they are rejoicing. This is the second time they are getting caught out. This is the second time they are getting caught out. We are sitting till November. You see. I promise you, they will come up with another drama, one other excuse why they will not do that DNA again.
This Mr. Victor Kings, I wish I can just see you, and just hug you, because you always say the truth. Like you know exactly what is on my mind. Say okay, now they've given another court order that Baba Mohbad said they should do DNA. I said this DNA thing before. This is not the first time they are ruling for it, for them to do a DNA. It was Baba Mohbad that said okay, they want to do. He wants to collect court order to do DNA, and by right you cannot ask for the DNA of a child because you are not the father, and the father has never questioned the paternity of the child. So they called Wunmi and said, Wunmi, your father-in-law wants us to do a DNA for your child. Do you agree to it? Wunmi said yes, let's do DNA. Since that court ruling, Baba Mohbad was nowhere to be found. He was the one, he is still the one delaying the DNA test. He is the one delaying it. Because in his heart of hearts, he knows that he doesn't need any DNA. But because he's making money out of this, and he knows that naturally if they do a DNA test and the result comes out, and they find out that Liam is the son of Mohbad, this case is going to die down. Because he doesn't want the case to die down. Because once the case die down, money no go enter again. That is why this man is going back and forth. But because he has some people that actually believes him that, oh yes, he's saying the truth. Oh, let them do DNA. Do you know he has a GoFundMe account that has millions of dollars in it? But people are not seeing this man for a manipulator that he is, but probably he learned from VDM, I don't know, or he's actually like that on his own. This man has been the one delaying DNA. You say you change your lawyer, and because you change your lawyer, changing of lawyer does not stop you from doing the DNA. They've given you a court ruling. Changing your lawyer is nothing. You can just transfer the case to your lawyer and then go and do the DNA test. You did not do it. That was since 2024. Now he says this one, he wants them to go and do it abroad. Do you know the kind of game that this man is playing? Who is going to pay for the money abroad? Who is going to take them? Probably they are going to start doing passports, doing all sorts of things. Okay, are you going to send your brush? Oh, people are saying, oh, if they want to go and do it abroad, some of his people are saying, oh, VDM should follow them, blah, 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 should follow them. Who is going to pay for all this thing? Where is he going to get money from? You people should wait. Because very soon he will come outside and say they should do GoFundMe for him. And so that they can do DNA for Liam. And some silly people, gullible people that do not know what to do with their money, they are going to send money to him. They are going to send money to him. I don't know if the other GoFundMe he opened, if it is still opened or not. This man is a scammer. On Jenny di Kuomwe. Your son is gone and you are making money off from it. That is what this man is doing. He knows that Liam is Mohbad's son. Do you see the way you are going to delay this one too? They will start blaming Wunmi. It is not Wunmi that is delaying any DNA. It is that man, Baba Mohbad, that is delaying it. And he knows why he is delaying it. Because he's making money out of all of this. Doing interview up and down. Celebrity Bajawiri. He's snapping pictures with his fans. He don't get fans. They smile. They wear polo and jeans. They do anyhow. What a father. That man is a disgrace of a father. I've never seen anything like this before. John says, you are very right, sir. If they can prove it to everyone, everything will be gone. And they won't use the issue to make money. Yes, that's why they are dragging this issue. As everyone is going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We didn't do one last year, come back again this year, say you want to continue justice for Mohbad. Where you don't reach now for the justice for Mohbad? He has dropped it again. Because he saw that people wanted to catch him. He will go again, he will still come back again. Because they need to keep making money out of this. The same thing the silly Ikebe Super 2 was doing. Cashing out from somebody's debt because the owner of the boy gone safe. No, badun. Because the father is not a baba, kuma butter. Because that man is not a father. He's not. What do you help us? Akemi Shola says, correct B, shift, boss. Can you imagine? Do you need me? See Ale, shake my head. You've gotten the order. So how does changing lawyer affect that? Exactly. How does changing your lawyer affect the fact that, okay, let's go and do DNA? You kept on delaying. They did not see you. Wunmi came outside and said, it is this man that is delaying the DNA because he knows that Liam is Mohbad's son. When your son was alive, you never, all the things that you were saying, wọ́n kẹtàn níran wa, ṣọ́rọ̀ nìyẹn. Ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn? Ọmọ ẹ̀ ò ṣọ́ pé ọmọ ẹ̀ ló bí ọmọ yẹn. Ìgbà tọ́mọ ẹ̀ wà láyé, kí lè tó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀? Nígbà kí n ṣe alábòsí àgbàyà ọ̀lẹ onírọ́ ni Baba Mohbad. If not that is what you are. Why did you say all of that when your son was alive? Mohbad, ó ṣe DNA fọ́mọ ẹ̀ yìí o, kò jọ ẹ́ o, ẹsẹ̀ yẹn, nírú ẹsẹ̀ yẹn níran wa o, ṣe DNA o. Oh, you didn't see all of that. It was after your son died that you now realize that this boy does not look like your child. You were at the naming ceremony, you were taking this girl to mountains to pray for her, doing all sorts of things. Ìgbà tọ́mọ ẹ̀ wà láyé, òun ṣojú ayé. Òun gbé Wunmi lọ, òun lọ gbé gbà, òun máa mú lọ sórí òkè, òun máa gbàdúrà fún, òun máa ṣe gbé, òun máa ṣàwo. Ìkómọ, a rí ẹbí tẹ́tí ń jó tẹ́yìn yọ̀ tínú yín dùn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Because of royalty, ó fẹ́ bà ọ̀la ẹ jẹ́. I don't know how people do not think of tomorrow, because this man now, tomorrow, he cancel. He doesn't have a tomorrow again. Mina says the man knows what he's doing. Ojú ẹ̀ máa tó jà, ojú ẹ̀ máa jà o. Ó dẹ̀ máa jà big time. Ojú ẹ̀ máa jà big time. Kí ló dé? Àgbàlagbà kó máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Bukky says this man has just been managed by his enemy that wants to shame him. That's why he's going back and forth and confusing himself. He even said it himself, yes, that is the one delaying the DNA. Ó delay DNA tún wá lọ gbà náà dáwọn wọ́n wá ṣe sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n fẹ́ mandate Wunmi láti ṣe. Wunmi has already agreed to do the DNA. So nobody is mandating anybody. It is the man that is delaying. Now fẹ́ kọ́ lọ ṣe labroad. Wọ́n ti ń ṣe Nigeria tẹ́lẹ̀ náà tẹ́lẹ̀. If they do a DNA, they probably used to send it to hospitals abroad. So I don't know if there's a hospital in Nigeria that actually does DNA already, that has a machine. I don't know. But for now, abroad not la mati doshe. So gbẹ́jọ́ tẹ́ ń rè tẹ́ ń pariwo, gbogbo wọn olófòfò wọ́n ṣà ń ṣe láti dà. School is not a scam. Whatever you do in this, make sure that you give your children sound education. Educate them in all areas of life, because there's some people with some silly mentalities that you'll be like, why am I in the same country with this set of people? It is well. Baba Mohbad. Allah ṣàánú yín. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.